¡Oli!
Hola.
Hola, hola.
¿Cómo están?
Muy bien.
Pablo.
Muy bien.
Drew, how are you?
Good, good.
How's your Spanish already?
Mejor.
¿Sí?
Lo siento muy feliz.
Muy
Porque yo aprendiendo español todos los días.
I think it's really hard to learn Spanish. I mean, I learned the otherwise,
Okay.
and I'm blessed
Yes.
because of that. I think that Spanish has much more difficult words to learn and
Yes.
like all the accents.
See, especially I think like science. If I'm saying like as you get older, it's like
Yeah.
harder to learn
Yes.
another language rather than when you're younger because your
Yes.
mind's like already adapted to what you already know.
Well, but you're really young.
Yes.
But you're not the youngest. No son los más jóvenes de la casa.
Somos los más grandes.
Son los más grandes. ¿Sientes que han tenido un papel diferente que se ha desenvuelto en la casa? Do you think that you have a different role because you are the older ones?
Un poco, pero creo que se da natural. Así como en la vida te acercas a las personas que tienen más experiencia, más años en este mundo para preguntar y saber cosas, creo que eso sucede naturalmente en la casa también.
Maybe in the beginning it was like a little bit not chaotic, but a little bit like a jungle. I think naturally because we're all trying to find our spaces, learn each other's energies.
I thought you were about to say natural because we are orangutans. So why not?
No, yeah, but like naturally, I think we fall in that role. I think naturally sometimes based off of like our age and like experience. So like we've gone through certain things where we're able to just like kick back and like maybe don't do that. Maybe but yeah, we give advice when it's asked to be given, and we're always there for the boys. We're like we're like the big brothers. So yeah, we take care of everybody and also each other. So
Oh, that's nice because maybe you didn't have the big brother role before, ¿o sí? ¿Tuviste algún papel de hermano mayor en algún momento? No precisamente con familia,
Sí,
sino
sí.
en la escuela.
De hecho, yo con mi familia soy el más pequeño de los hermanos, pero interesantemente siempre he sido como el grande, al que van las personas hasta más
¿Incluyendo en tu
grandes,
casa?
¿sabes? Sí, claro. Entonces como que he aprendido de alguna manera, soy un alma vieja, según me dicen. Entonces siento que cierta sabiduría se va adquiriendo con. Pero bueno, también me encanta escuchar a mi abuela, sus consejos son los mejores de la vida.
Bueno,
entonces creo que es un equilibrio bonito.
Bueno, y también porque por más que sea un rol donde hay diferentes edades y están conviviendo muchos al mismo tiempo, también hay más expertise en ciertas áreas, aunque alguien sea más joven. ¿Has sentido una lección de los que son más pequeños?
Yo creo que desde Kenneth hasta Drew, que son como las edades, el más pequeño y el más grande, aprendemos de todos igual. Es lindo mantenerte abierto.
Qué bonito. Ahorita podrías, Drew, can you remember right now like something that you learned, for example, from Kenneth or from another guy that it's much more younger than you?
almost definitely. I think looking back to when I was maybe 15 or 16, like Kenneth and Hasuale, their age, I was not as mature as them. Like, most definitely. The way they like hold themselves, the way they like are very calm about things, and just the way they think about things is something that I think I admire even as a 25-year-old, because I'm like, wow, like these kids have learned so much, yet I can learn a lot from them. Like Kenneth, for example, who's an amazing singer, and he's also learning how to dance, and he's doing so well. I kind of also look up to him when it comes to singing, because I admire his work ethic when it comes to his craft with singing. Beautiful. So I think one thing I learned is how to be a good student when it comes to being a singer. Yeah, most definitely.
Wow. It's your heart speaking right now, because if you imagine yourself, your 15-year-old Drew, like being in here, maybe it's totally different because of what you already learned by that time. You know, it's like crazy how everything happens at the time it has to be. Like, time is perfect.
Most definitely.
Always. So, y Pablo, contigo, ¿cómo sientes que el tiempo ha avanzado? O sea, al final son muy jóvenes todavía, pero se presentó algo que definitivamente marcó un antes y un después en la vida de todos. Solo cambió a qué edad le llegó a cada quien. Con lo que has vivido en todo este tiempo, ¿sientes lo mismo, que llegó en el momento en el que debía de ser y punto?
Sí, yo también creo mucho en esa frase de que los tiempos son perfectos, todo tiene que pasar en el momento en el que tiene que pasar. También creo mucho en que todos son maestros, solamente uno tiene que darles la oportunidad de enseñarte, con lo que decías del tema pasado. Y veo que es imposible no crecer en un ambiente así, ¿sabes? Porque todo el tiempo y todos los días estamos creciendo tanto como artistas, como personas, compartiendo con un artista como Drew, que yo lo admiro y lo respeto mucho. I admire you and I respect you a lot as an artist and as a human being. Creo que eso te llena más que para tu carrera, como para la vida, ¿sabes? Y eso es lo que a mí me nutre, me hace crecer más.
Y eso es lo que he notado siempre desde que hemos platicado. Y ahora que te estoy escuchando hablar inglés, hablas también muy bien inglés. ¿Sí?
Perfecto.
¿Sí? Yeah, so we can keep on going in English, right?
Sure.
Why not? All right. Yeah, because it's getting a little bit weird, like.
Spanish.
Yeah, Spanglish, exactly. We have to help you.
Yes.
Training your Spanish, but like it's not a lesson right now. This time is for fun.
Por supuesto.
So, and also because I love to hear you guys and see how week per week everything is changing and how you speak different about things, but it's always about being a team. It's always about being together and learning from each other. And we're getting a little bit sentimental, why not? Because I can feel that it's everything about how you are getting along, right? But more as friends.
Most definitely.
So tell me about that. How are your weekends? Because I know that you like to hang together. Like you always go together, right? How is it?
You know, before I get into that, like, we always talk about sometimes, like, when I first met this guy at the first audition, like, we just connected, like, fully. Like, I felt like maybe in our past lives, like, we were, like, best friends or something, because, like, the way we get along and the way, like, we understand each other is, like, on another level. And, yeah, this guy knows my mindset. I feel like he knows when I'm, like, stressed or knows when I'm, like, maybe overthinking something.
Yeah.
And, like, he'll just come around the corner and just, like, put his hand on my shoulder, a little squeeze, like, you're good. And I'm like, tranquilo, like, I'm good. I'm okay now. But yeah, like, he's one of my best friends here. I would say my best friend for sure here. It's like a brother I've never had. I, grew up with older brother, but since he had work, at a certain age when I was younger, I couldn't really bond with him as the way as I wanted to. So being able to have him, like, is like another version of myself, but I would say even better.
So I know you guys like bowling, right?
Yes, we love bowling.
Tell me about it. How was
Yo,
it?
he's a great bowler. Is
Yeah,
that correct? Yeah,
Thank
he's
you.
a great bowler.
You're good too, bro.
Yeah.
Did you have a turkey? Like
no,
3 strikes in a row?
not 3 strikes in a row, maybe like 2.
Whoa. Half a turkey.
But I got lucky. No, but I grew up like always going to the bowling alley with like some of my family. And,
Okay.
like I knew some like couple tricks up my sleeve when it comes to bowling.
Nice.
But it's really fun though. I find it enjoying, and I find it very enjoyable. Yeah, most definitely.
How many times did you already go? Like
Once
during
so far. I know it's crazy, but literally just once so far. We need to go more, but
We don't have a lot of time.
we don't have a lot of time. It's
I
that, and
know.
also like
it's just on Sundays that you have the free time, so they can know about that too.
Yeah.
yeah, because we also want others to like be along and like come along with us, because it's fun not just being like 2 or of course we have our time and like be like brothers and brother and do our thing, but
Yeah.
it's nice to have like everybody, because we also like seeing each other smile and enjoying their time. So,
Of course.
yeah. But we'd be walking outside. That's our favorite thing is nature. We love just
Yeah?
going for a walk, like a nice walk after a Saturday evaluation or a Sunday morning, having breakfast, just go for a walk,
A walk and a talk.
walk and a talk.
That's nice.
That's all we need.
And Mexico City is beautiful, so you just can keep on walking, right?
Yes.
And for example, I was thinking about the bowling because I like bowling too, but it's really important, the connection with your mind, your legs, and of course your both of your arms, but
Yes.
the arm that you're using to throw the ball, right? So do you think it's related with dancing, for example, that you guys dance incredibly, that how your mindset has to be, so you keep on throwing the ball the same way?
I would say it's like a technique, right?
Yeah, it's a technique.
Like
Yeah,
choreography.
Most definitely. Like, if you want to do a certain move correctly, like you have to know the pathway
Exactly.
to get to start the move and to end the move. So it's like almost same thing with bowling. Like, you put your arm back
Yeah.
And then you finish off, but when you finish off with your arm, your right leg or your left leg has to slide behind.
Exactly.
To like match the same energy of like the throw, if that makes sense. So I would say, yeah, it's very, there's a connection between.
I think that if you change one movement, you're not gonna have the same result. You're not gonna have the strike again, right? So with dancing, do you think that it flows a little bit more natural, or it always has to be like exactly the same? Because maybe then it looks different, right, Pablo?
Well, I think it depends a little bit on what you're trying
In which
to
song?
express. In which song?
Pablo es como, ¿en cuál canción? Depende.
No, it depends on what you're trying to express and how you're
Okay.
feeling that day. Because, yeah, I liked a lot what Fifi told us about like doing a choreo, but also like performing at the same time. So you're like being yourself and also following the choreo that a great choreographer like Fifi like does for us. But yeah, I enjoy like expressing myself with my body. I'm new at dancing, but it's a skill that I really love and that I always wanted to do perfectly, like this guy here. He's a great dancer.
That's difficult.
It's been interesting.
In fact, I have a question, guys, for you. So when you have like all the choreography set, right? Like you're gonna do these moves, 5, 6, 7, 8, bam, let's start, right? But then if the song or the artist petition is that you as dancers, for example, you have to express yourself with this set of steps. It isn't difficult to break the perfection when you already know how step do one after another, but then in between you have to express yourself and the artist ask or the choreographer ask you guys to like show your personality. Like in which moment do you know where you just break the perfection? I know it's difficult because I can imagine that it's just the moment, but I don't know, like learning the choreography so perfect and then break it as a way to say it, so then you express yourself?
It's almost like we did with Feriado, right?
Yeah.
Like we had our moments in which we could like go out of the choreo and do like
your
performance and then go back to the choreo, but that's another like, that's a pretty good challenge. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's another level.
And I would also say like something that helps a lot of us break out of that perfectionism is just hearing our coaches or hearing someone say like, just enjoy it. And that reminds us like, oh yeah, like I don't have to go like boom, 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 and like I could enjoy it and have fun with it, which allows the expression to come out and allows the feeling to come out. And I think also what has been helping us too, in the beginning it was just like we were just dancing. Before we were dancing and singing, we would just do dance and then perform singing separately. Yeah. But then when we combine the both, I think being able to sing at the same time, I think naturally, like when you sing and dance, like there's no way you're gonna be like singing like a robot and like dancing at the same time. So
because you're enjoying it.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I admire you a lot. Like every time I can meet you, you're always like surprising me. Of course with your talent, but your heart is much more bigger than you can even imagine. Para todos los que nos ven, puedo sentir sus corazones latir de lo increíbles que son. Así que si quieren conocer más y sobre todo de esta amistad que ha ido creciendo entre todos los candidatos, esto ya es beyond, va más allá de solamente lo que sucede en los momentos de baile, en los momentos de las lecciones de canto. Esto es ya una unión y un brotherhood que está creciendo día con día. Y para eso lo que tienen que hacer es no despegarse de las redes @Santos-Bravos y en Facebook Santos Bravos Oficial. Yo soy Pablo Boguel, Drew, Pablo. Si quieren saber más, pues no se despeguen de las redes. Nosotros volvemos.
Hasta luego.